Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching Dog Day Afternoon by Sidney Lumet, starring Al Pacino and John Cazale. As you guys already know, I'm a pretty big fan of Lumet's work, and I have reviewed one of his films on the channel, Network, which was fantastic. That movie's social commentary, it's still relevant today. So if you haven't checked it out or haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link up there somewhere. About Dog Day Afternoon, I know it's supposed to be a very famous movie, and I was meant to watch it last year, so I do know a little about it since I've gotten like 1,000 recommendations since then. It's about a bank robbery gone wrong, but it was also inspired by true events. I know that the writers and director, they take a lot of creative liberties with the story, but apparently the end result is worth it. Al Pacino, what can I even say about him? He's one of the greatest actors of our time, but this time around, I'm more interested in seeing John Cazale, another legendary actor with a very short-lived career. He made 5 feature films while he was alive, and I've already watched 3 of them: Godfather 1, Godfather 2, and The Conversation. All 3 by Francis Ford Coppola, by the way. After finishing this movie, I think only Deer Hunter will be left, so if that's worth reviewing on the channel, do let me know, or I'll just watch it on my own time. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reviews and reactions to this movie and over 220 movies, 2 TV shows, early access, and weekly posts for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along. The link's in the description below. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, feel free to dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. Dog Day Afternoon, Lumet, Pacino, Cazale. Let's go. What you're about to see is true. It happened in Brooklyn, New York on August 22nd, 1972.
Miss my lady,
I like how Lumet is setting the stage for his story. He's showing daily life, poverty, people working and enjoying themselves. Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon. First Brooklyn Savings Bank. I'm guessing this is the bank that gets robbed, and they're already waiting outside. Every time I look at Cazale, I think of Fredo. You can't talk to a man like Mo Green like that. Dude, I think this is the actual robbery. So Lumet is wasting no time. We're on with the story already. Oh man, that's a gun, isn't it?
It looks...
Oh, the gun's out.
Maybe we should take something smaller, Sonny.
Sonny.
You're crazy? Started already. He's got the gun out.
He's scared. He's clearly so scared.
Freeze! Nobody move! Get over there! Okay.
I can't do it, Sonny.
He just called him by his real name, by the way.
I'm not gonna make it, Sonny.
Where are you? He can't make it.
The plan's already going wrong.
Let him out!
Do what the gentleman says, Howard.
Wait, let him out! Let him out!
I'm sorry, Sonny.
Good for you, kid.
Stevie, don't take the car.
But how'll I get home?
That's your big concern?
We're moving right along, folks. We're gonna get this thing done in half an hour.
Half an hour? That's a long time for a bank robbery.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you trying to do? Trip the alarm? Use the spot key?
He knows.
I'm a Catholic and I don't want to hurt anybody, understand?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
No alarms. What?
That's all there is.
There's no money? There's no money in the bank? What?
Oh, I can't believe it.
Dude, they picked the wrong day to rob a bank. I can't believe this was inspired by true events.
No, not all of it. Look, I worked in a bank. I know the alarms. All right? Don't play games.
Oh, that's some exposition right there. He worked at a bank before.
No. It's decoy money. It's marked. It's shit.
He knows his stuff. Dude, what are you burning indoors?
Come on.
Sonny! Who's that? It's the insurance
no.
guy from across the street. He probably saw the smoke.
Oh, no. I love the fact that Sidney Lumet is using zero music. It really raises the tension.
Everything's all right?
Yeah, cigarette butt got in the wastebasket. It's all okay now.
He's gonna come with us. Okay.
Oh, it's Maria. Listen,
It's for you.
What?
It's for who? Look at the expression of their faces. They're dumbfounded. So the insurance guy already called the cops?
What are you doing in there?
Who's this?
This is Detective Sergeant Eugene Moretti, asshole.
It was the insurance man. Dude, what a mess! Despair, regret. Both of these are fantastic actors. Oh.
Did I treat you badly?
Look, on my salary, I'm not going to be a hero.
did you have a plan or what?
Clearly not.
Why'd you have to light a fire?
Look, I told you to get out of here when you could, but no, you just had to hang around.
You don't have a plan.
Now they're blaming him.
You keep away from this bank or we're gonna start throwing bodies out the front door one at a time. You got that?
Listen, don't do that now. Wait a minute, let me talk to you for a while, huh? How many people you got in there, huh?
No, you call me back. Call me back.
He said he wants to know what time you'll be through.
What the fudge? That is so messed up. The husband wants to know when the bank robbery will be over.
You could just go ahead and cook whatever's there.
Oh man, this is messed up.
I don't know what happened. Well, maybe somebody tripped an alarm or something. I don't know.
Big fan of the camera work.
Now stay cool. What's the matter with him?
He's got asthma.
Oh man.
Asthma.
He literally can't breathe properly.
You got kids?
I got 2 kids, and I'd like to see them again.
You got bank insurance?
You know I do. You seem to know a lot about bank procedure. If you take anybody, please take me.
Oh wow.
They'll shoot you, you know? They don't give a fuck about your bank insurance. See what they did in Attica?
Attica.
42 people they killed.
Uh-huh. I know a little about Attica. You remember watching a documentary on it? It's about a 1971 prison riot, Attica, where the police killed 40-odd people. I don't see an exit for these guys. They're literally surrounded.
How you doing, Sheldon?
And the FBI's here. They're going to take over, like they always do. And the press is here, the media, the reporters, the news. I can tell that this isn't the biggest budget film ever, but I can also tell that it must have been a nightmare to shoot.
You're in there, we're out here. What do we do now?
I don't know. What do we do? Sam. He's a killer. We're Vietnam veterans, so killing don't mean anything to us. You understand?
The Army?
Vietnam vets.
Hold your fire! He's one of the hostages!
This is a little messed up, isn't it? Just because...
I don't know what the fuck is going on in there.
You almost killed him, are you crazy?
So what do you want me to come
Come on,
out
I want
for?
you to come out and look at something. Come on.
I want you to come out and look at something.
Look.
Jeez,
Look over here.
He knows that he's
Huh?
screwed.
Over there, right. We got everything here, okay?
One wrong move and 100 cops shoot at you. Dude.
Nobody's gonna worry over kidnapping charges. The most you're gonna get is 5 years. You get out in 1 year, huh?
Kiss me. When I'm being fucked, I like to get kissed a lot.
Nobody's gonna kill anybody.
Attica!
He's screaming Attica and the crowd is clapping. They're on his side. Holy crap. Police brutality, am I right? Did the real Sonny really scream Attica at the crowd? Dude, I need to look this up. If there's a documentary on this movie, please let me know.
Put him down! Put him down!
He's playing the crowd. I don't know whether intentionally or not, but it's kind of working, huh?
In the bank.
Why didn't he tell me he needed money? He should have.
A family member?
She's out. Let her stay out. Come on, stay out.
They're my girls. I'm going back in there.
Good for you, lady.
Why are you doing this?
Money. Cash.
You know, you gotta get if you want a job, you gotta be a member of a union. See, and if you got no union card, you don't get a job.
It's New York.
What do you make a week?
Well, I'm here to talk to you, Sonny. What do you want to get for it? Do you expect to be paid? Because
No.
of apparently...
Look at the girl in the background waving at the camera.
Well, let's talk about something you fucking know about, okay? Hey, hello? What the fuck happened?
He swore on TV.
Hey.
They'd have a bank robber a live interview, but once you say the F word, they're gonna cut you off air.
But if I get the FBI involved in this, you know, they might deal.
I think this is the first time they're having a serious conversation about their plans.
Yeah.
Did you say either we get away clean or we kill ourselves? Did you say
But
that?
I'm not talking.
Did you?
He's ready to die.
I ain't going back to that prison, Sonny.
implying that he has been to prison before.
Kill them all. Now, take care.
I think Sonny is really trying to de-escalate the situation, but things are getting way out of control at this point. Moments of silence like this really puts things in perspective. They're really screwed.
We asked for a jet. What do you think?
I mean, an actual plane? That's a stretch.
I'm flying to the tropics. Fuck the snow.
Yeah, they sound a little delusional.
Sal, I can make it happen. I can make it happen.
He's trying to convince himself.
Call home or whatever. We're all going on a trip.
Sidney Lumet is really trying to humanize Sonny.
There's no coming back. So that if there's anybody now that you want to talk to, you want to say goodbye to, do it now.
He doesn't. That's why he was willing to end his own life.
Is there any special country you want to go to?
A country where they don't extradite you?
Wyoming.
Wyoming?
No, Wyoming. That's not a country.
That's a state. Look at the crowd. I mean, the police, they're in a real pickle. Oh? Oh, man. I also understand this dude's perspective. If I had family in there, there's no telling what I'd do.
He says he'll shoot unless he sees Sonny.
Sal.
He's serious.
It's all right. It's all right. I want a helicopter out of here. And I'm on a jet to go wherever I want to go. Yeah, I want you to bring my wife down here.
Oh, right. He was married.
I give you one hostage for each thing you give me, see?
They want you down at the bank.
He might have done it. His body functions might have done it, but he himself, he didn't do it.
What happened to the air conditioning?
They cut it off, obviously. They might be trying to break in.
Don't, son!
Wow, the editing in this scene is insane.
Sonny!
That's all I need.
Even the crowd's calling out for him.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're full of shit!
Go around and find out what's going on back there. Honest to God, Sonny, you know what the fuck is going on here?
How do I know you're not gonna come through the roof?
Because I'm telling you that we're not.
Yeah, you're telling me a lot of things, but you're not doing it.
Exactly, he's clearly not in charge.
I got some people in there that are hungry.
Oh, food.
But they're gonna get us a limousine bus, a big bus, so that we could all get in it, and that's how we get to the airport.
Why do I have the feeling that Sonny's trying to calm Sal down because he's so unpredictable?
What I owe you for this?
It's all paid for.
It's paid for.
No, I paid for that. It's
No,
all
I
right.
got it.
He's making a spectacle. And he's... he's giving money to the common people. They'll be on his side even more now. Which also embarrasses the police. Because they clearly can't control the situation. This is crazy. I love this guy. His 15 minutes of fame. Oh, they're actually getting a jet. I didn't think they would, huh?
I'm scared to death, that's why. What, you don't smoke?
No, I don't want the cancer.
Oh my God. Give me the cigarette.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, do what you want.
I think John Cazale died from cancer, if I'm not mistaken.
If I die of cancer, it'll be half your fault.
No, it's because you're weak.
Right. I'm weak.
Says the man with the gun.
Leon!
Dude! We met his wife, but apparently this is his wife?
Well, if he won't listen to you, who will he listen to?
No, I can't talk to him. He won't listen to anybody. I was the one who wanted to get married. He didn't really want it, but he did it.
Oh.
I don't know why.
So Sonny's bisexual.
That I was a woman trapped in a man's body.
Transgender. And back then, the attitudes towards bisexual, gay, and transgender people, they weren't very good.
Right away, Sonny wanted to get me money for the sex change operation, but where was he going to
Get money for the operation.
He would fly into these rages.
Things are making more sense now.
And I got more depressed than ever.
Well, don't you think you sort of owe it to him to see if you can't get him out of there?
I can't talk to him.
The actor playing Leon is fantastic, too.
Our coverage of the Brooklyn robbery, where two homosexuals are holding
Two
hostages for their...
gay people? How times have
I'm
changed.
not a homosexual. You tell him to get that right. Now that's going out on the TV.
I think Sal feels
Be all right.
more cornered.
It's got good chocolate.
They cut the power.
What the fuck is going on? Get the lights back on! Moretti!
Yeah, I don't think Moretti's in charge anymore.
I want to go inside.
Why?
See if everybody's all right.
Man, is it a trap?
They asked for the jet hours ago. Now, what are you doing out there?
That's being set up. We'll have you out of here in a couple of hours.
Tell the TV to stop saying there's 2 homosexuals in here.
Yeah, that's still on his mind. And technically speaking, they haven't hurt anybody, right?
A lot of men would have choked. We might have had a death or a multiple death on our hands, but you handled it. I respect that. Now, don't you try to take Sal. We'll handle him. You just sit tight. You won't get hurt.
Are they trying to create animosity between Sonny and Sal? We'll handle Sal?
You think I sell him out, you fuck?
I convinced Leon to talk to you. He's on the phone now.
Man, I'm also loving Pacino's performance. He's erratic, disjointed, all over the place.
So, how are you?
I'm fine.
I mean, I take a handful of pills to get away from you, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then now I'm talking to you on the phone again, right?
Wow.
I got no job.
Was that a weird way to get Leon's attention? That's something to think about.
You needed money? I got your money. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't ask you to go and rob a bank.
No, I know you didn't ask me. I wanted to just say goodbye to you here. Or, if you wanted to, you can come with me.
Holy crap, what an important scene. It's oddly emotional and messed up.
They think I'm a part of it, you know? They think I'm a part of the plot to rob the bank.
Oh, that's crazy, Leon.
I thought that I would go back to the hospital.
Are you gonna still have the operation?
With what money, man?
All right.
Oh, man. I kind of feel sad for them.
I just don't know what to do.
It's actually calling the ex-wife.
Son, I can't believe. I mean, it ain't like you.
I know.
Even Leon said he was fine till he got crazy during the summer.
Will you shut the fuck up and listen to me? Just listen to me!
You see that? See?
Crazy Pacino with his crazy eyes. Holy crap.
Sal, I mean, I can't get a babysitter. What am I gonna do?
Jeez. They're seriously cornered at this point.
I just needed the injection.
What's the matter with you? Trying to be a hero or what? You don't look good.
Just like that lady earlier, he's not gonna leave.
Don't try to act like you're some angel of human kindness.
Oh, it's funny because he said he was no hero at the beginning of the movie, and now him refusing to leave, the bank manager, he is kind of a hero. We love you, Sonny.
I told them how you were in the war in Vietnam. I told them you always had good jobs.
I mean, a mom's love never goes anywhere.
You wouldn't need Leon if Angie was treating you right.
Oh,
you know
man.
that.
The mom is blaming Angie?
Now, I gotta go, Ma, please. Get her home, okay?
I can't wait till I finish reviewing the movie because I finally get to read about the actual story, because this is way too crazy to be true. If a movie is based on a true story, I don't read about it till after I write the review, so I can't wait. That's not a bus. It is technically a limo, I guess.
This is Agent Murphy. He'll be your driver.
No, I want him.
You men shoot aim for white meat.
Take a walk, cop!
Oh wait, is he actually a cop? Making a human shield so they're more difficult to hit. Well, it makes sense, I guess.
Go.
I'm just waiting for something to go wrong. Holy crap.
Hey, Sal, do me a favor. Will you keep the gun pointed up?
I like the shot from the helicopter. Shows the scale of the set, at least. They're actually at the airport. I wonder what he was thinking. Am I gonna live or die?
There it is!
Sal's never been on a plane before. Oh man, I'm so nervous for everyone. There's going to be a shootout, isn't there?
All right, there's your jet. We get one more now, right? That's the deal.
Sal, we don't want any accidents at this point, right?
Oh!
You ready to get out first?
Holy crap, holy crap. What?
Don't shoot me.
Dude, Sal is dead. They got him. Just like that. Oh man, oh man, what a movie. Did this really happen in real life? Like they're literally on the tarmac? At least none of the hostages were hurt. Was there a hint of a smile on his face? Oh, Sal. Sonny is serving 20 years in federal prison. Angie lives with her children on welfare. Holy crap. Leon is now a woman and living in New York City. Oh, looks like Leon did get surgery after all. There's nothing to be said after Sal got killed and Sonny he's probably in shock. He says nothing and the movie ends right then and there. I actually like that. There's no end credit music, nothing. Just a slow zoom out as the credits roll. Holy crap. What a fantastic movie. What a great film. Okay, I took quite some time in collecting my thoughts. First off, that was an amazing film. I just want to start off by saying I don't have any criticisms of this movie at all. It was near perfect. The story was definitely the highlight. It was insane. And even if half of what was shown is true, that's unbelievable. I thought Sidney Lumet's direction here was top-notch as usual, especially the undertones of social commentary. The performances from Al Pacino, John Cazale, and the actor playing Leon. I haven't looked him up yet, but all three were award-worthy. The lack of a soundtrack was a bold choice that paid off, I thought, in raising the tension. And finally, a shout out goes to the editing of the movie, which flowed extremely smoothly. Let's start with the directing by Sidney Lumet and the screenplay by Frank Pierson. I don't know how well the true events were adapted for the screen, but from a purely cinema perspective, it was amazing. At any given point, I had no idea where the story was going, and that's the main reason I was at the edge of my seat the entire time. The story dealt with poverty, desperation, the treatment of US veterans, how the public perceived gay or bi people, and it even had elements of dealing with depression and suicide, like Leon's character. All these things were shown while the director told the events of the robbery itself. That is complex storytelling, right? Seriously, if it weren't based on true events, I'd probably call this a little too far, a little outrageous, but sometimes the truth is crazier than fiction. Lumet wastes zero time at all, and within the first, 5 minutes of the movie starting, we're in the middle of the robbery. The entire film was about the hostage situation, and Lumet took quite some time to explore all the characters, including the hostages, during the downtime. There was a hint of, I wouldn't say hint, there was Stockholm Syndrome shown, where the captives, they feel sympathy for the captors. I guess I understand why in this case. It was because Sonny didn't harm any of the hostages, he did care for them. He called the doctor, he sent out for food, and for the most part, he was a man of his word. Let's talk a little about the big revelation, the big twist, and the I would call it misdirection, right? Yeah, the misdirection used by the writer and director here. They introduce us to Angie, Sonny's wife, and they show us his kids. And the next scene, when we were led to believe that she was about to come talk to Sonny, we get Leon instead, and Leon's story, and how Leon felt stuck in that body and wanted to get an operation to change that. And that's the reason for Sonny robbing the bank in the first place. Holy crap, that's insane. What a revelation. And that really changes the story's direction, for lack of a better word. This whole Leon story might not sound super crazy in 2022, but we need to put it in perspective. This was the early 90s, 70s. That was a different time, and I can't imagine how people reacted to that in real life. The actor playing Leon had a small but pivotal role. The performance was subtle but nuanced. I felt sympathy for the character, and the actor was great in the role. Al Pacino was amazing as usual. Like I always say, manic Al Pacino with his crazy eyes and screaming is Pacino at his best. He was incredible in the role, but holy crap, John Cazale was on a different level. He barely had any lines in the entire film, but I could almost always tell what he was thinking. He was quiet, but his eyes told a different story. That's what I mean when I say an actor like Cazale, he can act purely through his facial expressions. Wow. I can't wait to watch his final film, The Deer Hunter, with De Niro. Anyways, the finale, the climax of the movie was short and violent. Lumet didn't dwell too much in the final 15 minutes. He just showed what happened and the way, how quickly Sal was killed. That shocked me. And I believe that was Lumet's intention, so mission accomplished there. This was one of the most original scripts I've seen in a long time, and you can't make this stuff up. This happened for the most part, and I'm going to look up the story after finishing the review. The lack of a score in this movie was also a surprise, but it clearly worked in raising the tension. I also realized that while writing this review, that Lumet's previous film, Network, which I've seen, it also had a very minimal score. Maybe that's his style, as I haven't watched too many of his films yet to, get a handle on the director's style. Please leave another Lumet film in the recommendations below. So I'd really love to check out more of this work. The editing here was also fantastic, especially in the more tense moments with the fast cuts, which I felt kept up with the frantic pace of the story. The editing was mostly responsible for the smooth flowing nature of the narrative. Although the film had some downtime, it did give opportunities to explore the secondary characters like the policeman and the rest of the hostages. The pacing went up and down, but at no point I felt confused, nor did I think the story was disjointed. It was paced and cut perfectly. No extra scenes were required or needed to be cut, in my opinion. I literally have zero criticisms from this film, so overall, A Dog Day Afternoon was a near masterpiece of acting, storytelling, directing, and editing. The truth is crazier than fiction, and the way Sidney Lumet and Frank Pierson brought this story to life was mesmerizing to watch, both as a viewer and a fan of cinema production. It was masterful and an insane story, which I'm still having a hard time in believing. This has to be one of my favorite films of the year, and I highly recommend it. Thank you so much for voting for this film, and thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Considering a patron, subscribe to the channel, click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos, like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.